Let's see here. It looks like we're live. All right. Okay, let's get started. Greetings, brother. This is Rosario Rivas, Attaché to Milady Inquisitor of the Horde of Mechanicus, and welcome to Looking Cute and Painting Minis. I'm coming at you live from the grim dark future, currently broadcasting from the high world of Virago. The theme music for the stream is Chords of Lament and Hope by the venerable liturgist Adam Bell. Music for Warhammer 40k Mechanicus is composed by Guillaume David and copyrighted Bulwark Studios, and the music from Warhammer 40k Darktide is composed by Jesper Kyd and the copyright of Fat Shark Games. You'll see some of those tracks on the stream, so just letting you know now. Also, all other music that's not those that I've mentioned above are provided to us by filmmusic.io. And today, I almost forgot the gloves. One second here. Okay, got the gloves on. Alright, so today we're painting the Plague Marine. Just make sure you guys can see him well. So we've actually gotten pretty far with him. I'm hoping we'll be done with him today, but we'll see. We still have more work to do on his eye and the eyes of the bug coming out of his shoulder. We also still have to do some edge highlighting on all the parts that I painted with lead belcher. In other words, all the regular metal or iron looking parts, so like the axe, the spikes on his chest, and the skulls on his shoulder pad. So we still have some edge highlighting to do. And we also have the skull at his feet and the skull at his hip, or the head at his hip. So today we'll get started with the edge highlighting for all the lead belcher parts. Alright, so for that we are using Stormhull Silver. Okay, so we're gonna try to use the old and trusty quintuple zero gravity. Let's see if this old girl still works. Okay, we got those spikes. But now we still have the spikes on his leg. So we start working through those. Okay, I think we're done with that leg. And I think it's time to get into that axe. you can already see how good that edge highlight makes that axe already look. I mean, just with that one side of it, you can already see that edge really pop. I'm gonna have to take him out of the base just so I can get into some of the corners. When painting these edges, always make sure that you have tight control of the brush. What I like to do is I tuck in my elbow into my hip or to my side, and it really gives me that strong control. I'll pull it off camera here. Now we see that that edge is really pumped. Okay, looks like we have most of that axe. So let's go ahead and start working our way around to the back. Okay, we got the axe done. Now, let's see. I kind of want to leave this to the end as far as this cut is concerned. Here we go. Let's do these little grates. Sure, there's paint in here. Nope, no paint. Hi, Jam. How you doing? Long time no see. How you been? Oh, I'm glad to hear it. Is it everything like getting a little bit better, or is it just you're feeling a little bit better about the whole thing? And I'm doing good. Real good. Very much enjoying the progress I'm seeing with this model. Oh, should be done. I feel like I'm hoping I can be done today. But we'll see. We'll see. We're running pretty much to about 2 hours. Thank you, thank you. It's mostly, just practice. I've seen plenty of videos online to help me with some of the different techniques. And then it's just like putting to practice. And you'd be surprised how quickly you can pull it off. But I'm glad you're feeling better. Just let me know how it goes, okay? Realized a little too loud. Yeah, sometimes you need a distraction. What have you been playing? More PTN? The Crew 2, Honkai Star Rail, Red Dead Redemption 2, DB Legends, and more. Oh yeah, you're playing a lot. Hey, you having fun at least? Okay, he said, yeah, and I have 250 hours on Honkai Star Rail, grinding for the new cyborg cowboy of the game. What's his name so I can look him up? Ooh, hell, huh? Yeah, let me look him up. Yeah, he looks pretty cool. I think I remember seeing some people squealing over him. I can see why. He's a definitely attractive dude. He eats them? And what, does he poop them out? He chew with his butt? The only part of his body that's still human is his head. His whole body was replaced on machines, and he may have a whole facility inside his body to produce bullets. So he's from Texas. That sounds pretty cool. Does he have that Texas accent? I say he has a little accent, and he tries to curse too, but in a funny way. Oh, okay, neat. Like, what the fork, mate? That sounds a little Australian. Oh, wait, mate. Yeah, the sniper from the TF2 is Australian. Lately, I've been playing Bloodborne again. I'm trying to beat it with a friend. We are very much stuck on Vicar Amelia, sorry. Currently trying to use the rifle spear, I believe it's called, as our weapon. Besides that, I've also been playing a game called Kill the Crows. It's sort of an indie game. You play this gunslinger, and you only... hold on, let me see. He said, oh, Bloodborne. I've never played it. Is it interesting? Oh yeah, I love the setting. It's a great setting. A lot of fun to play, though it's very, very hard. If you don't like hard games, then, like the Souls series, I probably wouldn't recommend it. You'll get frustrated pretty quickly. Hell, I get frustrated, and I've beaten it before. So it's not for your average player for sure. But yeah, I've also been playing this one game called Kill the Crows. And in that one, you play a gunslinger. And you have to do the whole game and beat all the villains without dying once. So it's like one solid run. You get hit once, you're dead. So it's a lot of dodging and shooting, and you gotta kill like hundreds of guys. Okay, you say, I am finishing DMC5 on Dante Must Die. I know what torture is. Yeah, you must then. Yeah, I've never gotten really into the Devil May Cry games. I think they're fun to play. It's just never been like something that I gravitate towards. Oh, really? You like a lot of indies? What kind of indie games do you like to play? Alright, let's see here. I think I got all the metal bits. Yep, I think so. Okay, here's what it's gonna do. Oh wait, I just realized there's this metal bit here. But it's too dark, so I need to paint over it again. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna paint over that. And then we'll hit it with the highlight. So for that, we'll use the size 1 grid. And then we'll hit it with lead filter. Okay. Okay, now we're gonna hit it with the Agrath Urkshade. Okay, yeah, you seem to play a lot of indies. Surgeon Simulator, Titan Souls. I've heard of Surgeon Simulator, but I've never played it. It looks pretty funny. Titan Souls, is that one like, if I remember correctly, is that one like a Diablo type? One of those like roguelites, ARPGs. And then Jumper or Super Chicken Jumper. You say it's Brazilian. Sky, Abzu. I know Abzu. I've never played it, but I know of it. Ah, okay. Yeah, nice. That's a lot of good indies from what I'm gathering. I played a lot of Castlevania likes, like Metrovanias. I also played Hades, the first one. I haven't played the new one. I play a lot of beat 'em ups like Streets of Rage. What else? Yeah, I could go through my entire Steam list here. Oh, Deep Rock Galactic, that's another one of my favorites. Say you only played one Castlevania and it was Symphony of the Night. Oh, okay, yeah, that was great. Fortunately, I never beat that one. I got to the second castle, but it was just I was trying to rush it, and I got burned out. I definitely gotta try again. Okay. I think that's dried up by now, so now we'll hit it up with the Stormhold Silver. Ah, so you never beat it either? Yeah, the game was hard. Hard. But yeah, one of my favorite Metroidvanias that isn't Symphony of the Night was this one called Blasphemous. That one was so good. Okay, what else? What else we got? Oh yeah, the head on his hip and the skull at his feet. Okay, let me read what you said here. You said, and for Absu, I really recommend it. It has a great lore of your own understanding, and a soundtrack alongside the maps are really, just really perfect. You can swim with whales. Yeah, I've heard it's really nice. It just doesn't seem like my kind of game, but it definitely seems like very nice game. Alright, so we have this head here at his hip. It looks like it has a plate on his face, like covering its mouth. So I'm gonna paint that right now with a lead filter. See that sort of purple part there? That's supposed to be a metal plate, so I gotta paint over that. Yeah, it's very hard to notice. There we go. Now you can see a little bit better. And I think he's got his eyes sewn shut. See if I can make that a little bit clearer. Is that more noticeable now? So while that dries, I'm gonna go ahead and edge highlight that axe. I'll use the shaft of the axe and this two with the same color I just used to kind of make that that plate on his mouth and those X's on his eyes noticeable. Okay, now we're gonna take that same wash, which is the Agrath Earthshade, and darken up those bits we just edge highlighted. So we don't want that to stand out too much. We just want it to give it some three-dimensionality. We'll be using the same brush. I'm just cleaning it up now. So are there any new games you'd like to play? Any new games that are coming out? Okay. You said any new? Honestly, only Assassin's Creed Code Hex. Because the plot will be on the epoch of witch hunting, and it will be the darkest game of the series. Ooh, witches. Nice. Yeah, that already sounds pretty neat. Hopefully they actually add real witches. Okay, he said, I hope so too, because the logo of the game is made of wood, like Voodoo Totem. Oh yeah. Yeah, I really do hope so, because it'd be kind of lame if you're just, you find out that all the witches are just normal people who got, sort of accused of witchcraft, but really were just normal. I feel like there's enough stories about that. I want to hunt down like real evil witches. Okay, I think I've stalled long enough. We are gonna do one tiny bit more on this face here. I'm gonna use one more layer, which is this one is called Layer Screaming Skull. And it's just gonna be on this front end. Also, we like watching you paint, you see. One side of my family are artists. My grandma painted all portraits we had at home, and I appreciate your talent a lot. Oh, thank you. I like you a lot, Rosario. Hey, I like you too. You're very nice. Thank you for coming. Okay. And it's really starting to stand out more now. Yeah, I'm glad I did that. And you said, I always try to come whenever I can. Sometimes it's hard to catch up with JV and Wiggy because they change topics very quickly, and my English just vanishes from reality. I understand that. So don't worry about it. If you need me to slow down, just let me know. And if you speak Spanish, I also speak Spanish. Bueno, si quieres practicarlo, aquí estoy. Trataré de hablar lentamente para que me entiendas. Ah, okay. Well, however you prefer. If you want me to talk English, I'll talk English. If you want me to talk Spanish, you can practice listening to it. Either way works for me. I can speak both fluently. Okay, no worries. English it is. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and get out some of this, Where is it? Here we go. Wreck our flesh. So we have these little slugs here. And the skull down here. And I gotta get to those. Okay, and when I speak on Spanish, I almost sound like a Latin because, you know, Brazilian, Portuguese, and Spanish are almost similar. Yeah, for sure. There's a lot of times I've heard Brazilians speak, and I can understand what they're talking about. Maybe I can't quite make out every single little word, but I usually get the gist of what they're saying. Oh, I forgot that there's a little slug at the top of the skull. I'm gonna get that one first. And then I'll work with the wreck our flesh. Okay, I'll try to get you to see it. It's very tiny. It's at the base of his feet. Fortunately, the light kind of is blocked by the axe. There's a tiny little slug right at the top of his skull, right up there. Gotta get to it. You'll see it here in a second. Wait, let me clean this brush a bit. Okay, I got it. It's so you can see it there. It's got two little slugs, one coming out of his eye and one on top of his head. And while I wait for that to dry, I'm gonna go ahead and work on the head on his hip a little while more. Because right now that metal on his mouth and eyes looking a little too flat. So I'm gonna go ahead and use that Agrath Earthshade I used earlier and give it some definition. Yeah, for the most part they do. So that's why I usually just hop around between parts, just so that they dry while I'm working on something else. Just make sure you guys can see. And there we go. It's looking a lot more defined and not just flat metal. Okay, I think that should have dried by now. So I'm gonna go ahead and start pulling out the record flesh. And switch to the quintuple zero gravity brush, because I was using the triple zero gravity brush for those pieces. So I don't need that much control. I just need to like dab it on top. That might depend. I don't divulge too personal information on here, but feel free to ask. Okay, my avatar, well, it's me. I am from the planet of Arcturus, but just to make things easier for everybody, I am from Puerto Rico. Yeah. So that's where my Spanish accent comes from, Puerto Rico. My lore is that I'm from Arcturus. No, my avatar isn't from Puerto Rico. Like I said, my avatar is from, what's it called? Arcturus. It's a planet in the Imperium. Planet I made up, but yeah, a planet in the Imperium nonetheless. Okay. I misunderstood, sorry. Alright, so we have some more definition on that, those little slugs. We have more definition on the head on this hip. I think it's time to finally work on the eyes. Oh, thank you, thank you. I'm very happy with how it's coming out. Looking all ugly and rusty and beat up. Looks great. So for the eye, the same as with the eyes on the side here, we're gonna use Evil Sun Scarlet. Oh, my favorite color is blue, just like I'm wearing. Nice. Oh, navy blue is very nice. I like more of a royal blue, or a muted sort of royal blue. Okay, while we let that dry, I'm gonna use Blood Angel Red, which is a contrast paint. And I don't need a lot of, what's it called? A lot of control for this brush, or for what I'm about to use it for. So here we go. I'm just gonna go ahead and take this here, clean it up a little bit. And I'm gonna paint it over the big orangey eyes. Making sure to go a little over the edges. So I kind of want to make it seem like the eyes are glowing. But yeah, so we got so far. Fortunately, I don't think this takes too long to dry up, so I think we can go straight into the next color. Okay, you said, and when you talked about PTN, I almost dropped off it, because I lost my 50/50 to an E on a limited time banner. Fortunately, I didn't understand any of that. Sorry. Okay, so next color is gonna be the Fire Dragon Bright. Now for this one, I'm gonna need a whole lot more control than what I was using there. So we're going right back to the size 000 gravity. Alright, so with all this control, we gotta be extra careful now. Okay, now we did that with his main eye, but doing it with his bug eye is gonna be a little bit more difficult. Because we gotta get all these tiny little divots. Gotta make sure not to go overboard on it. And here we have that eye looking more bug-like. Gotta get more paint. Honestly, I'm really loving how it's coming out. Really cool. Well, give it a little bit more paint in the main eye. See if we can get it a little brighter looking. I don't think it'll make much of a difference, but you never know. Okay, he said it's looking more incredible the more detail he is getting. And what are those tentacles on him? Those are his tentacles. Under the armor, he is incredibly mutated. So that is part of his body. Just like the horns are part of his body. And even that fly on his shoulder is part of his body. Probably looks very disgusting under all that armor. But earlier what you were saying about the PTN, unfortunately I did not understand it. But are you still playing it or not? Did that experience kind of turn you off the game? Okay, and finally, we're going to use some yellow to get that eye looking extra bright. So for that yellow, we're going to be using Aerial Yellow. Oh, okay. Well, hopefully you're enjoying it. Yeah, I don't stick around games once they stop being enjoyable for me. I'm a little bit more fickle, I guess, than most. It's like as soon as I start dying too much or get annoyed too much with the game, or I feel like I've gotten everything that I wanted from the game, I'll stop. Wondering if I went overboard with the yellow. Okay. That's good at least. Oh, you mean the Russian one? I think I was the Russian one. But yeah, I think I went overboard a little bit with the yellow there on his main eye. So I'm gonna try to clean that up a bit by going back to the Fire Dragon Bright and using a thinner brush along the edges of the yellow. Hopefully this works out. Still not quite feeling it. When it comes to miniatures, eyes are always the hardest part. Okay, I think I'm looking a little bit better now. Alright, so for the final moment of truth, that tiny, 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 tiny bit of white. And maybe a tiny bit of white on his bug eyes too. And with that, we're pretty much done. All I have to do now is his base. So what I'm gonna do is just paint over it right now with black, because I don't have the technical paints on hand. But I will paint the base off camera by tomorrow morning at some point. Then we will get started on a new model tomorrow. Actually, no, we're not gonna. We'll do a couple of things tomorrow. We'll decide on the next model to work on amongst. Maybe watch some trailers for the upcoming models, and I'm also putting together a lot of my backlog. So that's what we'll do. We won't get started on a new model just yet, just because tomorrow is my last day of this immediate stream, and it would be quite the long hiatus before we start painting again. Alright. And you said it looks perfect. Oh, thank you. And I don't know the time yet. It probably will be at some point during the day. But I haven't decided on a time yet. Once I know for sure what time I plan to paint, I will put it up on my Instagram just to let people know. So as soon as I know, you'll know. Okay, and you said it's alright, but I will make sure to appear. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I really appreciate that. I appreciate you coming today. And there we go. Here we have the Nurgle Plague Marine. So again, thank you very much for coming, Varlets. To do a little bit of cleanup before we go, just remember that the theme music for the stream is Chords of Lament and Hope by the Venerable Liturgist Adam Bell, and all the music for Warhammer 40k Mechanicus composed by Guillaume David in the copyrighted Bulwark Studios. And the music for Warhammer 40k Darktide is composed by Jesper Kyd in the copyrighted Fact Shark Games. All of the music is provided to us by filmmusic.io. And if you like what I do and would like to support, please consider donating to my Ko-Fi at Rosario to Yivasart. You can also find my VODs on YouTube at Rosario to Yivasart. Hey, Firijo! Yeah, you kind of came a little late. Wait. But here, take a look. No, I'm not necessarily streaming more now. This is like an extenuating circumstance. I won't be able to stream the next 2 Sundays. So this Sunday, the 2nd of June, and the Sunday that is June the 9th, I will not be able to stream because I will be out of town. So I've been streaming for the last couple of days. So I streamed on Monday, I streamed Tuesday, I streamed today, and I will stream again tomorrow. But that'll be because I'm gonna be on a 2-week hiatus. You said it looks great. Love the purple tendrils and the eye. Oh, thank you. Yeah, here you go. Let me make sure that it's focused. Very happy with how it's coming out. But yeah, I will post on my Instagram tomorrow as to what time I will stream tomorrow because I don't have quite the time just yet. I do have some errands I gotta run before I go. No, unfortunately, it's not a vacation. The Imperium never sleeps, so I'm actually being deployed to a nearby system in order to root out heretical activity. Unfortunately not. I will get paid my usual salary. Okay, like I said, the Imperial never sleeps. So there's no extra paid time for work. Yeah, sorry you weren't able to make it on time. But hey, I appreciate you showing up nonetheless. That I don't know. I do have, like I said, I have some errands to run tomorrow. My guess is I will probably be streaming. That's just a guess. It might be a little later than this. Probably around noon. Noon, Eastern Standard Time. So sometime between maybe 12 and 1 p.m. But again, I will decide for sure tomorrow, and I will post on my Instagram the time. Hey, no worries. Like I said, this has kind of been of an impromptu, kind of try to make up for the fact that I won't be able to stream the next 2 weeks. But yeah, I really do have to go though. It's getting late for me, and I have a lot of work to get to. Hey, no problem, Ken. Or Jen, should I say. Hey, my pleasure. Just hit me up over there whenever. Yeah, you too. And you too, Fidelio. Good luck with all the training you're doing over there. Have a good night, Jem, and hopefully things get better for you. Oh, thank you. You too. Have a good night, sweet dreams. And may you destroy a lot of wrestlers tomorrow. Alright, Varlets, that's it for me, so I'm gonna have to start sending out. So this has been Interrogator Rosario Rivas, attaché to Milady Inquisitor Marco of the Order Hereticus, and this has been Looking Cute and Painting Minis. So we're currently signing out, so thank you for coming and see you next time. Bye-bye.